coming. Can you hear me now, little girl? Little girl. Yes, better. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby. You are being here, my love. Welcome. Welcome to Beautiful Coffee Hour. Listen, listen. You are so beautiful. I just want to thank you for showing up. Listen, I'm going to be manifesting more and more viewers on my streams because I just want to. I hadn't wanted to until now. I was a little ashamed, a little embarrassed of my life situation. Didn't really want people knowing that stuff. But what I want to do is I want to teach you guys the law of assumption. The law of assumption. Assume you have it, and you do. Assume you have it, and you do. Feel it coming in the head tonight. I did some Reiki, I did cord cutting, and I had no idea how many people were attached to my energy. It was bad, 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 bad. I don't even know. I think it's been weeks since I did cord cutting. I don't know. Bad. I did it and I felt so good. I immediately heard my twin flame telepathically again. You are looking so beautiful. Oh, honey. Oh my God. Really? I haven't even brushed my teeth this morning. I love you. That is so freaking sweet. Oh, babe. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I can't believe how good God is. I did Reiki and I realized something that I was trying my best to get people to see me in a certain way when I was like 60 people. I mean, if you're energetically attached to every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the world, what are you? I mean, you don't even know who you are. You can't make people love you if you don't even know who you are. You can't even love you if you don't know who you are. I did Reiki and then I started hearing my twin again. He was like, it was almost like overflowing, like, please come back. I want you. I want you. I want this. I need us. Like, wait, what? What? I was in a low vibration all this time. I couldn't hear him. I was like, whoa, wait, what? And then I thought, okay, this is my imagination. My imagination is just, it's too much. I was like, no way. So then I was like, I asked him in my head, I was like, is this really you? Yes, yes. And then I'm getting like him healing me, he's sending me loving energy and healing energy. And I'm like, what is going on? I was so tied down because of so many people clinging onto my energy. I was like, how long has this been happening? I I have so much faith in God now. So true. Oh, babe, that's it. God is the only one that never abandoned us. Let's say it again. God is the only one that never abandoned us. Oh, yes. And the 5D self, my twin flame, his higher self, never abandoned me. I was just so low vibrational, I couldn't hear him. Mm, yes. So even at rock bottom, I've still been taken care of, and I'm gonna continue to be taken care of. I'm gonna be continually provided for, just like you, babe. I released all this while I was looking for my inner DM God. Yes, yes, your inner divine masculine is God exactly. Oh, baby. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. I don't know, that song has been on my mind for like the last day. I can come. So you're telling me this whole time I was talking and nobody could hear me? It's fine. That was part of the message today is like when you're at rock bottom and you have nothing, like I had 0 people in here, I was still talking to myself. I was still talking to God. I envisioned that my intentions when I spoke, the universe was listening. I didn't need 100 people in here listening to me. I needed my subconscious mind listening to me. Once you convince your subconscious of a truth, and it doesn't take a long time for some things you have resistance to, and your subconscious mind is stuck. Like it doesn't absorb it right away. You know what I mean? Because you have like resistance and stuff. But like his love for me, God's love for me, and my divine masculine love for me, 0 resistance. There's 0 resistance to that because I know that that's true. But but whether he would have chosen me or not, there was a lot of resistance to that since I moved in with him after knowing him 3 weeks. I knew this man 3 weeks, and I drove out 2,100 miles to be with him. And I get there 3 or 4 days, paradise for 3 or 4 days. And then all hell breaks loose. All his friends start telling him, nah, man, that's weird. You're moving in a girl that you don't know, who otherwise is homeless, and you trust this girl? You don't know her. But what if he does know me? And what if I know him? And what if we're 2 consenting adults, law abiding, tax paying citizens? And what if it's love? Contrary to popular belief, everybody's got these immediate resistance and immediate assumptions. Oh, she must be in it for money. She must be in it for this. She must be in it for. What if I'm in it for love? No one ever thought of that. What if he's in it for love? No one ever thought of that. In the age of mail order brides and catfishing, nobody ever thought of that. So here he is, a random stranger that I've known 3 weeks. I moved clear across the country with nothing but 6 duffel bags and a couple $100 to live with a complete random stranger. And in 3 or 4 days, we have absolute paradise on earth. And then slowly but surely, things started creeping in. People's projections, people's ideas of us. And yeah, and he chose that temporarily. Temporarily. You look at this. Look at this. This little. I got like a little bite here. Oh, that is baby. That's it. That's it, little girl. Oh my God, that's it. I'm feeling even more confident and feeling free. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it, honey. Something 100 times better is coming in. God is bringing something really beautiful. That's it. Oh, it's going to be great. You're going to love it. They have free Danish in the morning. Oh, you're going to love it. You get your own parking space and your own little office. It is, oh, it's so great. And a full window. And you just, oh, you love it. It's on the water. And like, oh, you're going to love it. Yeah, it's beautiful, right? Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy to hear it, honey. I'm happy to hear that you feel free even at rock bottom. You know, my mail, I don't even know where my mail is. I had it forwarded to his address, but he never contacted me, so I don't even know if he's receiving it. And I can't get any answers at the post office, so I'm kind of scared about my mail, but God's got it, you know? And you know, the beautiful thing is now I know the law of okay, I'm going to teach you something. Okay, You're at rock bottom with me, right? This channel really should be called Rock Bottom, the Rock Bottomless Pit. That's really what it should be called. So I'm going to just start envisioning me seeing my mail. Yeah. I'm going to envision things going right, seeing like green check marks on everything, like completed, successful, happy, happy, joy, joy. I'm going to see text messages coming in from him. He texted me a million times today and he's like, hey, come home. I want you now. I want you now. I'm going to envision me holding my dog. I'm going to feel the fur. She's so beautiful. She's the most beautiful puppy that's ever existed, ever, ever in the history of puppies. I swear this room is haunted. I'm not kidding. All last night and this morning, it's haunted. This room is haunted. Yeah. It's given New Orleans vibes. You ever, I've never been to New Orleans, but look, it's almost like something about the energy here. It's definitely given New Orleans. I love it. I really do. It is, I think, a little cursed or a little, I don't know, maybe not cursed, but actually it's very good energy. So I wouldn't say cursed, but it's haunted, I would say. I think so. Yeah. It's the only place I've been in that I can confidently say I think something's going on in this room. Anyway, anyway, a beautiful home. It's like a mini mansion. I've never lived in something so beautiful before. So he'll contact you. Oh, of course. Of course he will. Thank you. Um, yeah. So, okay. Text messages, phone calls. Hey, I need you. I need you now. I want to hear his voice. I can hear him right now. His voice. Actually on the phone. Not telepathically. See, this is a big difference here. We're trying to manifest shit in the 3D. Okay. So with your companies, your phone calls, I want you to hear them say, we really want you to start now. Can you start today? Hear an actual voice, right? Be crazy like me and hear voices in your head. Do it. It's the only way we get out of this shit town. We're up Shit's Creek without a paddle, honey. What else are you gonna do? I'm hearing him right now. Hold on. Hold on, he's calling. Oh, he just told me something naughty. Hold on, I don't know why it went there. It went there. Hold on, it's inappropriate. Check it, please, as I mute him so you can't hear him. Wait, that was really raunchy. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I want you to hear like the actual tone of their voice. If you don't know who it is contacting you for work yet, it doesn't matter. Just hear an actual voice and see yourself on the phone. Yeah? Because telepathically, it's, but I'm not trying to keep shit in the 5D. I don't need to be up there with him all the time. I need to be down here with him all the time. So I need to hear my phone ringing, see his name on my phone, see it on my screen, hear his voice, tell me some dirty things, I guess. Man, that guy got real PG-13 real quick. Hmm. I hear him saying like, "Oh, she's gone. I made her turn in her key. She doesn't even have my key anymore. The house is mine, and I changed the locks." That's right. I actually envisioned telling her, like the neighbor lady who's his best friend, right? She's angry at me because they're best friends. And I think she wants more with him than he wants with her. And so I came into his life, and here she is, willy nilly, able to come in and out of his house anytime he wants, anytime she wants. And even helped him get the house ready for me. I don't blame her for being angry. And you know, this is something I've never talked about yet. I understand as a woman how that feels to now be the second choice to a man. I've been a second choice my entire life. If anybody understands her pain, it's me. So she's over at his house all the time, helps him cook. They cook together, and then he goes to her house and cooks, and they have movie night, and like they really are like basically dating, but without the dating. And he assured me like, no, there's no romance, it's nothing like that, but it's companionship. Can you blame her? No one can blame her. She spent all this time and energy getting the house around for me to come live. I understand why she's angry. I understand why she hates my guts. Still, it's unwarranted, and she's not going to send me any evil or any hate or any ill intentions, but I understand it. It will be going back to her. I'm returning to send her everything that she does, but I do get it. 34 years I've been second choice to every man I've ever loved. All of a sudden, I'm top priority, and she can't handle it. She represents every karmic feminine, every distorted feminine that's ever been in my partnerships. She's like the big boss in the video game, you know? Like when you're at your final stage in the video game and you're with that undefeatable enemy. She only exists because I feed it. I tell the universe she exists and she has power and she has authority over us. And so because of that, she has to exist. Otherwise, if I just say, no, I'm his everything, then she'll get a new job or she'll go across the state or something, and she will just have to leave. But I guess I didn't want that. Or I don't know. I don't know what the problem was. Maybe I wasn't used to being top choice, first priority. Maybe I wasn't used to it. It scared me. I remember when I was 18, I got kicked out of my house the day after high school graduation. My mom had been counting down the days on a calendar for about 2 years. That's how much my mom hated me. And she said, the day you're not legally my responsibility after graduation, you're gone. No, I wasn't a criminal. I wasn't. I was just a rebellious teenager, really. And she kicked me out. So I called my biological father, the guy who gave me up for adoption at 2 years old. I called him. I think my aunt had his number or my grandmother or somebody had his number still. They had like the same number for 16 years or some shit. It was crazy. I called him and I said, hi, I'm your daughter. And I remember hearing his voice and I could just tell like this familiarity in his voice. You know what I mean? The sense of like, I belong with you and you belong with me kind of thing. Everyone my whole life told me I sounded like my mother, but when I heard my dad's voice, I was like, no, I'm him. I sound like my dad. So I called him and I said, I'm your daughter. And in a couple days, I'm homeless. I have nowhere else to go. I've burned every bridge. I've slept on couches for years. I've lived with my teachers. I lived with a principal once, all to stay out of juvie, all to stay out of boot camp. Even went to an alternative school. I was so misunderstood. And I asked him, can I come live with you? And he said, I wouldn't mind that at all, but I have to ask my wife. He was married and had 2 kids. They were like 12 and 10 or something. I have to ask my wife. So he hangs up. He calls me a day later. He's like, well, she said, yeah, you can come under one condition. You get a job, you pay rent, or you go to college. Those are the only two. If you don't want to pay rent, you go to school. So I said, okay, deal. Deal. That sounds perfect. So I drove 750 miles to go live with another strange man I never knew. And ironically enough, I was only there for a couple months before she kicked me out. It happened all over again. This time, only a few days with my twin flame. And this woman kicked me out. And you might be asking yourself, how can she do that? Does she really think she owns the place? The answer is yes, she does. She thinks she owns the place. She thinks she owns him. So I remember on my way to meet my twin flame last week, I said, I never told you the story of my dad. He spoiled me rotten. He was making up for lost time. He would spend so much time and energy and money on me, and we'd go like these really fun places and learn about each other. And she got so jealous, my stepmother, that she actually accused me of stealing their car while they were away on a vacation for a couple days. I was at home working. I had my own car, but she came back home and accused me of stealing their vehicle. So I said, wait, I didn't steal your car. And she's like, really? And she had like a list of things that the car had been altered. Like the heat was on, the odometer went 9 miles, all this stuff. And I'm like, I didn't steal your car. And I looked at my dad and I said, you know me, I wouldn't steal your car. I'm not a fucking criminal. And he looked at me with such disappointment. He just couldn't even believe that I would do such a thing. And I never touched their vehicle, as God is my witness, and that's it. God is my witness. So he was so disappointed. I mean, who is he going to believe? An 18-year-old girl with a background that's shady, even to a point where her own mother kicked her out of the house? Like, come on. Or a lady he's been sleeping next to for 20 years. Which one is he going to believe? So that was about, 15 years ago or something. And ironically, it happened all over again. I drive out to meet a man that I love and a woman that loves him and can't stand being second, kick me out. This neighbor lady was over and she said, I don't trust you. I don't want you here. I don't know you. Why would you drive 2,000 miles to meet a random strange man? I don't know you. I don't trust you. And I think you're actually insane. She said that he should call the police and have a psych evaluation done on me. So that's what he did. He called the police right then and there. He was just as brainwashed by her. That's the day I saw dark magic for what it was. That's the day I saw my stepmother's face in that woman. I remember I even said, I know you. I know you from somewhere. I know I've seen you before. She had this really sinister grin on her face, like she knew. She represented every dark feminine, every evil woman that ever came between me and love. She represented every karmic that's ever existed in my life. I looked evil in the eye that day. And she convinced him to call the police and have me under some sort of mental break, I guess. But I told the paramedics, I said, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm in love. That's it. My crime is driving out 2,100 miles to live with a man that I love. That's my crime. And the paramedics agreed. They're like, technically speaking, ma'am, we don't have to take you. You have to agree to a psych evaluation. We're not just gonna like take you to a psych ward because some lady doesn't like you. And he said that right in front of her. He's like, just because somebody says you have to get a psych evaluation doesn't mean you do. So I said, okay, yeah, then no, I don't want one then. But after I did go to the hospital, I still went because of a spider bite that was looking real bad. I did still go to make sure that that was okay. When I came back, he had all my stuff packed up in the car and he said, you can't stay. Just like that. Just like 15 years ago. Being discarded again. The man I love choosing another woman over me. But this time it's different. This time I understand the laws of the universe. I understand the law of karma. I understand like how everything is the fabric of reality. I understand that it's all in my mind. And that the reason that it repeated itself was for me to learn one last lesson. To have something you want, you have to fight for it. You can't let anybody determine who you are. No one should be allowed to tell you you're crazy. No one should convince you that you're poor and you should stay poor, or that you're single and you should stay single, or that you're in a bad marriage and you should stay in a bad marriage, or that you should be in an arranged marriage, or that you should date somebody because they're a different ethnicity or a different culture than you, or they look different. You have to fight for what's important. I didn't realize, but all these years, I was still allowing my stepmother to run me out of my own home. To run me out of my own divine masculine. My dad was my divine masculine. My twin flames, my divine masculine. My exes are my divine masculine. Everyone has been. But it was short lived because of her. But the difference now is like I created her. I created her to keep me safe, to boot me out of a healthy man's life. I was so afraid of healing. I was so afraid of love. Being in love, she was this excuse. Every time in a relationship, she was always the excuse. Oh, he's just so hooked on his ex-girlfriend. Oh, there's baby mama drama. Oh, it's his mom. Oh, it's his church. Oh, it's this. It's always something else. And it always happened because I was scared. But then I met my real twin. Like, really, I saw who he is. He's a shaman. He's a Reiki practitioner, my twin. He's a warlock. He's a witch. Not very many people in his community know that about him because he has a very religious family. Very religious. But I saw what he is and what he can do. I loved him. And he loved me. And I see it now for what it is. She exists because I allow her to in my own head. I fuel a reality where she can ruin my life. If it's not a woman, it's a family member. If it's not a family member, it's a church. If it's not a church, it's a him working 80 hours a week. If it's not 80 hours a week, it's this addiction or this habit or whatever. It always represents something keeping me out of alignment of love, pushing me out of love. So I'm here in this Airbnb. Only here a few days left. I don't know how many days I have. Two. I have 2 more days, but then I don't know where I'm going. I'm at the mercy of God. We're all at the mercy of God. I just happen to admit it. Even people that have a secure 9 to 5 and a house and a mortgage and a 401k, you're at the mercy of the universe. I just happen to make it obvious that I'm at the mercy of God. Aren't you? 2019 and 2020 really proved that, don't you think? Seeing how quickly things can be taken from us. Don't repeat the same mistakes. Getting comfortable thinking that your life has been reset, restored, and there's some level of normalcy again. Oh no. That was a warning shot. That was a way for humanity to wake the fuck up. That's not really actually the end. That was just the beginning. That was showing you that this system, it's all in your mind. I'm ready to be that girl that doesn't talk like everyone else. I talk like I'm from the fucking 1500s. I write poetry and I savor coffee and I look at a sunset and I talk with God and I talk to birds and I'm not normal. I'm not a normal girl. And I met this guy. He's not a normal man. He talks to birds too. He saves wild bunnies. He names bunnies that he saves in his yard. He heals people by laying on of hands. He literally is a Reiki practitioner. He lays hands on people and heals them. There's no way. There's no way I can ever see anyone differently. I'll never be a man. I can't be. Even if I did meet someone else and I could be happy with them, I would always know the ultimate. It's like looking at yourself in the mirror and finally loving it. That much love for my reflection. I'll never want anyone else. And I see now that the woman that I think is this demon lady, this shadow, this stepmother from hell, she only exists and has power because I say she does. I could easily tell you right now that he told her to hand over the keys and he changed the locks. I could visualize him right now changing the locks with like the screwdriver thing and yeah, I could see him changing everything for me, telling everybody in his family it's her and if you don't like that. You know what's funny? I just got like a whole bunch of texts or emails or something. I'm going to show you guys how good life can be from rock bottom. My intentions for this channel is to show you the law of assumption, how it works. Live vicariously through me if you want. Watch my story. Watch what happens to me because I'm owed a good, easy life. Oh yeah, I just risked it all for love. That's the name of the game. That's what you're supposed to do in this life. So why wouldn't I be blessed? I just left every man I've ever loved. My landlord, who was a karmic soulmate. I won a legal battle against him. I went to court and I won. Closed that cycle for good. Another ex came into my life this week. Closed that cycle for good. I've left everyone for love. Why wouldn't I be blessed for that? My only crime, and why I'm homeless right now, my only crime is that I drove 2,000 miles to be with a man I'm in love with. And people don't believe it's possible. I do, though. He does. That's all that counts. That's all that really matters. I believe in myself. I believe him when he told me he's in love with me. When he says he'll never give up and he'll never stop fighting for us, that's what I believe to be true. So the man's changing the locks, telling her to fuck off, and choosing me. And that's it. End of story. It is rather weird that I had all these messages that were sent to me, email, whatnot, and they all came in the same second. It's almost like there's all these messages from the divine also just kind of like backed up. Oh my God. I just got an email from Spotify and it says, "We're missing you. 1 month of premium is our love language. Love language. We're missing you." Look, other people might think I'm deranged and crazy. I get it. I get it. But when you can't get a text message from fans, you know what you should do? You should ask God to send him a text message through Spotify. Maybe take the forbidden fruit. I guess I'm just that delusional to look at stuff like that and be like, that's cute. We're missing you. Him and my puppy. Oh my God, I can't wait to hold my puppy. She's so cute. She is so cute. I can't wait to put my feet in his lap and just get a foot rub. Oh my God. I'll never let him go. You have to be willing to fight for it. You have to see what has kept you away all this time. Who kept you away? Who kept you away? Who? Who did it? You. Right? You and only you. No one else did it. No one else did it. Don't blame someone else. She was there because I allowed her to be. I kept affirming that, oh, she's in his life and she probably just won't let him go. Ding, 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 ding. Correct. Congratulations, Jenna. You just manifested a wicked stepmother sitting on your couch, eating your food, talking to your man, holding your dog. You just manifested someone else to be with him. So there's my story. um, there it is. That's all I have to say. Who did it, guys? She represents a million karmic women. She represents every single distorted feminine culminated into one neighbor. That's it. She's my big boss at the end of the video game. I couldn't defeat her 15 years ago with my stepmother. I can now. Now I learned about the law of assumption. What you assume to be true is true. I assumed he cared so much about his family's opinion that they'd look at me and be like, tarot, witchcraft. Wait, what? No, we are Christians. She is not a Christian. She opposes religion. Figure that out and dump her. That's exactly what happened. I assumed he would be weak, that he'd be a coward. And that's what happened. I did it. I did it. I did all of it. Now, if you can really see that, guys, really, I mean, look at it and really know that you created this rock bottom for yourself. I mean, really fucking own it. You're going to know how powerful you are. No one can stop you. Once you take your power back way down here, no one can stop you. Nothing. Nothing and no one. I did it. I assumed every man would have been like my dad. The second a woman like my stepmother said, oh, she's bad news, she's leaving, I assumed he wouldn't fight for me. Do you want to know the irony of ironies? Are you ready for this? My stepmother and this neighbor, they have the same name. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Poison apple, anyone? Snow White the poison apple. Come on, the shit writes itself. Same name. And it's not as common of a name as you'd think. So it was weird. I was sitting with her on the couch and I looked at her and I said, man, I know you from somewhere. That I do, that I do. I know her from somewhere. It's the most weird fairy tale-esque kind of Disney shit. I've never in my life imagined life to be something like this. It's almost so weird that it like, it's crazier than any movie. It doesn't even make sense. My stepmother and this neighbor, they have the same first name. And also, my stepmother's brother lived with us. And it's the same name. He has the same name as the guy that lives next door, too. They're like siblings, and they both have the same two names. Come on. No. 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 There's got there. What is this? No. No, that's a little too magical. That's a little too, I don't know. What's the word? Serendipitous? Ironic? What's the word I'm looking for? It's a little too coincidental? I don't know. It happened 15 years ago and it happened again now. Only this time, I learned that it's all in my mind. I learned at rock bottom. I learned the way of the serpent. I learned what that sneaky, slick serpent was teaching me. I learned what got me kicked out of the garden. I learned some shit, you know. I learned the law of assumption, the law of attraction. I learned about metaphysical law. I learned about the law of karma, the law of energy exchange. I learned a lot about a lot in those 15 years. And I'll tell you what, this witch bitch has no idea who she's messing with. She has no idea. All I have to do is snap my fingers, imagine her getting a new job, and boom, she's gone. That's how powerful I am. But you can't know you're this powerful until you acknowledge that your shit life was your fault. Stop blaming other people. It was your fault. You got an issue with that. I don't know what to tell you. The things that happen, yeah, you might not have verbatim planned it, you know, it's random, but it's what you assume to be true. I assumed every man that I love would choose another woman, and it happened. So now I can look at it and be like, okay, all right, so that happened. What if now maybe I say, ooh, he chooses me though. Ooh, what if he really likes me? What if he's like, I love that girl. I love that she's a psychic. I love her body. I love the way she acts. I love the way she talks. I love everything about her. What if I say that instead? And then what if I start saying things like, he can't stand being around that girl. That woman, ugh, he feels repulsed. He gets nauseous. He hates it. He hates being around her. Every time he's with her, he only thinks of me. He obsesses about me. All he wants is me. That's it. What's not to want? I'm literally goddess. What's not to want? I'm cute. I'm fun. I'm a walking Tylenol. I'm a healer. Being in my energy is a gift. You're welcome. Being with me is a gift. I am your blessing. You're welcome. So what if now, from this second on, I only say things like, he can't stand her. He's actually repulsed. You think I'm disgusted by her. He he can't even stand it. He's actually seeing her mask slip, and all he sees is just negativity and evil, and he doesn't want around it. And then he keeps my name on his lips, and he talks about me to everybody. He catches himself throughout the day saying, "Yeah, there's this girl. Her name's Jenna. I can't stop thinking about her. I'm in love with her." People, of course, question him. Oh, how long have you known her? 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. Mm, three 3 weeks? As in days? Oh, right. Gotcha. And then he says, but when you know, this woman's gonna be my wife. Absolutely love her. Absolutely love everything she's about, and that's it. Only you can give yourself that power back. You have to acknowledge you created rock bottom. No one did it for you. No one did it to you. You did it. It was a self-preservation coping mechanism. I was so afraid of love. I was so afraid of men. I was so afraid of intimacy. I'd been sexually assaulted so many times in the astral plane and energetically with dark forces that I never wanted to be intimate with a man. So, in this way, it kept me away from men doing things to me. So, it was a self protective measure. I did it. That's how powerful I am. So, thank you, stepmother. Thank you, wicked stepmother from the West. I now know as Snow White, I run this shit. And you're just a figment of my imagination. I'm gonna win this game with a pawn. Hmm? Yes, against a queen. And I only have a pawn, and I'm gonna win. So once you really look at it, like really look at it was all you. Even even the part about it replaying itself in a weird way. Like this shit would write itself in a book for real. 15 years later, the same exact situation. That's weird as shit, honey. That is weird. It's a little strange. Once you realize that it's all in your mind. That's all it is. She only exists there because I allowed it. I thought there was a reality where she could take over. And she did. Because I fed that reality. But that's just one of infinite amounts of reality. There could be a reality where he literally changes the locks, tells her, don't ever come over again. I don't ever want to see you again, ever. And then calls me and says, hey, mamas, how you doing? Come over. Why not? I just literally saw it. I just literally spoke it out loud. It means there's a reality like that somewhere. Why can't I just feed that reality instead? If I'm the one that gives power to any reality, why don't I choose that one instead? There's the question of the century. Both exist, right? A reality where she's got him hook, line, and sinker, and then a reality where she doesn't even exist. Why have I not been feeding that one? The fuck? I don't know. I'm looking around and I'm thinking, could it have been that easy all along? You could have literally just been seeing only that reality this whole time you've been homeless. After you got kicked out, you could have seen that this whole time. Oh man. I could have instead, when people asked me, did he call you? I kept saying, no, no, he didn't call me. It's so sad. I don't know. I could have the whole time been saying, yeah, he called me. No, he's calling me because all he does is think of me. I mean, technically, is it a lie? Is any of it a lie or is any of it true? I don't know. It's all what you say it is. I keep seeing his name on my phone. Good morning, baby. That's what I see. Good morning, babe. Can I call you? I want to kiss you. Let me call you. I've got good news for us both. Let me call you. And then keep going there over and over, over and over, over and over until it actually materializes. That's the way of the serpent. That's what the serpent taught me. Got booted out of the garden. Hmm. I had to detach from everybody, even friends lately, because I knew deep down they wouldn't be happy for me when this next phase happens in my life. Because it's going to be weird and it's going to be easy and it's going to be like, wait, how'd that happen to her? She was just homeless. And he really called her for real? Like he really invited her back home? Wait, what? Grab your popcorn, bitch. It's going to be good. I just thought so many women would be jealous and envious. Especially the ones that claim to be in twin flame union, but yet they're not. They're not getting movement and stuff. I had to detach from them because I knew that they weren't going to be happy for me, for how easy this comes in for me. Because I'm not kidding around. This is going to happen. It's a matter of time. People are legit going to watch my story. They're going to see my testimony. They're going to see he and I working together. We already have discussed plans to help humanity. We're already thinking about projects to work on together as twin flames. So it's going to happen. I had to let go of a lot of friends recently. They claim to be happy for me, but if they really wanted happiness in general for me, they'd want happiness for themselves. And they'd choose happiness for themselves. They choose to think in lack, poverty mindset, hopelessness. They choose to think in, oh, I'll never have it. Must be nice, Jenna, huh? Must be nice. You get to have your man, huh? Ooh, must be nice. It is nice. Love is always nice. Having an easy life because I know I deserve it. That is very nice. You're right. So there were jealous women in my life, and I had to cut them out of my life. Didn't take anything at all. I think I leave people so fast it makes their head spin. I'll gladly let go of anybody. I don't even have a family. My entire family is gone. 2021, I left my whole family. I'll leave a friend that I don't even know, barely at all, in a heartbeat. I don't care if you think that you're in twin flame union or not. If you're not happy and content within yourself and you're clinging on to other people for validation and a sense of security and a sense of self, then you're not really in harmony with yourself. You're not really in harmony with your twin. You're not really in alignment with God. I can't be around you because you're going to be clingy and grab onto me as your life raft. No, figure out your shit. I'm not your life raft, nor is a man. Get the fuck away from me if you don't see it like that. A man is not your savior. I am not your savior. You are your savior. The God self within you is your savior. Don't ever get it twisted thinking you're going to cling on to me. Oh no, I'll end that shit so fast it make your head spin. And I really will tell you straight up, don't do it. Don't try to energetically manipulate me and cling on to my energy. I don't owe you anything. I don't care how sweet your words are. I read energy, not words. I don't care about your smiley face emojis, your little heart emojis. Oh, Jenna, I'm so happy for you. Are you? Because your energy says otherwise. I would much rather be alone at the mercy of God than to ever attach myself to fake ass friends. I don't trust anyone right now but myself and divine messengers who come in. But even divine messengers are only temporary. They give a message and then they're gone. I'm not going to try to cling on and hold on to them. They're here for 5 minutes and that's it. So, to any friends I've recently let go of, the answer was clear, and I made it very clear. Do not contact me. Do not show up on my live streams. Do not enter my life in any way. That's what the fuck I meant. Respect my boundaries. Do not be that codependent person. Claim you're not. Stop being codependent. Don't cling on to me. Don't cling on to your twin flame. Don't cling on to something external of you. Stop doing that. And if I even get a whiff of your codependency, I'll leave you behind so fast I can't stand codependency. I watched myself. When I was married, I watched myself be so codependent on my husband that it killed his soul. The dude already had responsibilities, working 70 hours a week, and then he had to take care of me on top of it. Absolutely not. Will never. And I made a vow to God to never, ever be codependent on a man again. So if a friend comes into my life and I even get a whiff, girl, bye. Girl, absolutely fucking bye. Oh, please know that if you send me any harm or ill wills, oh my God, I'm sending that shit back so fast. I don't care who you are. I don't care that you're a twin flame. I don't care that you claim you're a twin flame. I don't care if you think you're in union. I don't give a fuck. If you're codependent, I'm leaving you. Get your own energy. Find your own God self. I've already found mine. Don't show up here again. And I've told you, and if I have to keep repeatedly telling you, trust me, the divine will step in and you won't like where that's headed. Don't show up here ever again. Told you to leave my life, that's what that means. So leave forever. But yeah, I leave so many people because what's about to happen to me, it's gonna be magical. And if I'm attached to anybody or their perceived notion of what I deserve, I'll be limited. I won't have anything good happen to me. It'll happen, but then it'll be taken away from me. No, no, I just sacrificed everything in my life for love. I believed at a soul level I was worthy of unconditional love. I don't care what woman on the planet thinks otherwise. I say I'm worthy of unconditional love. My twin flame and I are in union, happily in union. Somewhere we have a toddler. I saw it. I saw the future this week. We have a kid. We're already together. That's it. End of story. A lot of people are going to be really mad soon at how easy life can be. But you made it hard. You wanted tough. You wanted hard. You wanted struggle. You wanted pain. Don't tell me you didn't. You spoke death over your life, which told the universe that's what you wanted. You, as the creator of your own reality, spoke negativity over your life. That's what you wanted. Congratulations, you're a powerful manifester. Good for you. Now get the fuck out of my life. Now get out of my reality, because my reality is going to look really good soon, and we're not evenly yoked. Don't ever show up here again. Don't ever call me. Lose my number. Forever. Forever, that's what that means. We will never be friends. Yeah. How people just left though when I said that. I'm so here for the new. I'm so here for new people who give a shit. You spoke life over yourself. Let's bring in life together. Let's bring in abundance. Let's bring in hope. Let's bring in joy. Yes, exactly. I'm not going to give up on my dream. Don't do it, babe. Don't give up. Honey, what else is there to do in this life but have dreams and goals? What else is there? Really? Working a 9 to 5, coming home drinking a 6-pack just to get by because you hate your life so much? Wouldn't you rather risk it all and at least say that you're trying? At least wake up knowing that you believe there's no glass ceiling. I'd rather risk it all and fail. I'd rather be kicked down to nothing and then look at my situation and be like, wow, okay, so I created this? Yes. So I can create something different too? Yes. First, you have to acknowledge, though, you did it. You broke your own heart. I can't blame my twin flame. What? Blame him for what? Kicking me out of the house? How can I blame him? I assumed that every man I love would choose another woman over me. How is it his fault? He simply did what I told the universe to do. Not his fault. Can you imagine how much power could be applied now to me saying the opposite is true? And also, there not being anything that can stop that. Nothing can stop it if I say it. If I say, I am rich, I'm abundant, money flows to me like water. Honestly, guys, it's crazy. Money loves me so much, right? He calls me constantly. He's texting me all the time. We have like the best sex. And oh my God, it's amazing. And I'm sleeping next to him every night. And it's like, that's my house. And we're getting healthy together. And it's like, oh my God, it's so great. There literally can be nothing getting in the way anymore. If I say it, it's going to happen. Just like I said, women get in the way of my love life. It had to happen. Rock bottom is a very, very nice place to be. You can plant seeds down here, non-GMO, organic. Plant them while you're down here. Yeah? Speak life over them. When you plant them, say, thank you so much. You're going to grow into a beautiful lemon tree. Thank you so much. You're going to be like the most beautiful orange tree. Thank you. Thank you. Plant seed down here in the dark. I'm not giving up. I'll never give up. I'm proud of myself. I'm trying. I'm doing. I'm not criticizing and clinging onto victimhood. There it is. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you, babe. Yes. Look at you. Oh, honey. Look at you. Mm. To really look at it and be like, life sucks because of me. Life sucks because I didn't apply myself. I let every woman I ever met judge me, look me up and down. And anytime I was in a powerful relationship with a man, with a powerful man, first thing they would do, really? Her, huh? Why? I don't get that. This? This is what you want? Like, no money, no house, no job, no, not a size two. Yeah? Strange. This is what you want. A girl who claims to talk to the other side and it's huh, abnormally abnormal. This is what you want, really? Like you choose this? And I'd let every woman just mm-hmm. Right. No. The answer is no. You don't get to have her. This neighbor lady kicking me out. It was just a culmination. It was like my last generational curse. was like the last woman I'm ever going to allow to tell me I don't belong somewhere. I mean, she literally told me, you can be friends with him, but you're not going to be intimate with this man. What? Wait, what? Whoa, what? I'm thinking to myself, I'm a 34-year-old tax-paying adult woman. I'm not a criminal. I'm not insane. I'm I'm not some creeper, some friggin' psychopath. Whoa, wait. I'm sorry. What? Yeah, you can be friends with him, sure. But like, I'm not gonna be intimate with him. Uh-huh. Right. I see. Okay. And that's when I told her, I see the problem now. The problem is we're both in love with the same man. Ah, get it. She completely opposed it. She was so adamant in saying the opposite. Oh no. Nope, he's just a friend. He's just my friend. Oh no, I do not like him. And no, not like that. No. And I was like, doth she protest too much? When she started saying, oh no, like I'm not into him like that. No, because he's not what you would, I guess, technically in societal standards call hot. You know, he's a bigger guy and he's fucking flawless. He's gorgeous. So she started like showing her true colors right then and there, like, oh no, I would never, no. And I said, wait, why? Why not? He's fucking beautiful. Why wouldn't you want him like that? I do. I do. He's gorgeous. The man's flawless. I don't know what you think the problem is, but honey, I want to rip his clothes off like 24/7. I don't understand what the problem is. And that's when she was like, I just don't trust you. I think you're insane. Okay. You've known me 5 minutes, lady. So yeah, you get to rock bottom. And when you're down here, you know what you see? All these rocks that you can build with. You can build good things here, babe. You have to see your power. You did it in the same way I let her just victimize me and tell me I'm crazy right in front of him. If I would have been stronger, I could have said, what? I'm not crazy, honey. I'm not crazy. This is my home. My name's on the address now. My mail comes here. This is my place. You're the visitor. I stay. You're the visitor. You're the neighbor with your own house, your own thing. You visit. I live here. Okay? And I understand why you may be disappointed because you helped him get this house ready for me to live here. But sadly, I don't give a shit if you're sad. Don't care. This is my home. He's my man. That's my puppy. This is my space. Yeah. But I wasn't strong enough to see it. That's why rock bottom is so glorious. To really truly take your power back, you have to realize, bitch, you gave it away. You gave it away. They didn't take it from you. You handed it over. I could have easily stopped her dead in her tracks and said, listen, you're telling a grown ass woman who she can have sex with? What? Who are you? Are you like my gynecologist or something? God. If I would have had strength and if I would have known my true power, I would have been able to say it, but I didn't know it yet. Rock bottom is a beautiful place to be. getting kicked out of his house was truly one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I can genuinely say that. I mean, does it suck? Yeah, yeah. I think what sucks is not knowing where you're going to live tomorrow, but it feels good in that you get to know God. You get to know yourself. You get to know that you are God and you've created all of it. So I dumped so many friends down here at rock bottom. I have, because they were all, I think, going to be extremely upset at how easy things come for me soon. How blessed I really am. The good karma I have stored up. Oh man, it's going to be too easy and people are going to really not like it. I don't care if you like it. Don't choose a hard life then. Choose an easy life. Choose love, and love will choose you. Choose God, and God will fight for you. I can't help it that you didn't take my warning seriously. I can't help it that you didn't listen to divine messengers when they were trying to tell you to get the fuck out of your own way, to escape the matrix. I can't help it that end of days are real, the end times are here. I can't help it as a medium that I tune into another realm or frequency that exists that you didn't know about. I can't help that. That was your ignorance. You chose to stay in a heavy, dense, 3D materialistic world. You chose the beast system. I didn't. I chose God. I chose love. I chose the mark of God. You chose the mark of the beast. I can't help that. So if you have an issue with that, maybe you should go to the one that cares, because it's not me. This year for me is going to be so selfish. I'm going to get every need met that I have. My twin and I are focusing only on each other, and that's it. Beautiful. I give to him, he gives to me. Ping pong, back and forth, all that energy, all that love, and no one gets a piece of it unless we determine it, unless we say so. I can't help that 8 billion people on the planet didn't want to acknowledge a spirit world existed. I I can't help that older generations and traditional people and religious communities, I can't help that you didn't want to go within and meditate for 5 minutes and shut up. I can't help that you chose money over love. Your life mattered that much to you that you chose superficiality. I can't help that. I chose love. I risked it all for love. That's what I deserve then. And I'll be damned, quite literally, if any woman comes into my life telling me I don't deserve that. Who are you? Oh, honey, no. No, you don't exist in my world. I'm writing you out of it. I'm scripting it. I'm writing a screenplay, and you as the actress are getting a new job 5,000 miles away. Bye. She's gone. Suddenly she can't be around him and he hates her. Period. The end. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Aw, it's your unconditional faith, Jenna. I love you, little girl. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, babe. We're going to have so many beautiful people in here soon. Like, I'm going to start envisioning like 20, 30 people in here just chatting away. We're just going to talk about blessings that are coming in. Everybody's getting new jobs. We're all getting a mansion with a pool. And I'm going to be getting a text message any second now. And it's going to be like, baby, hi, baby. Girls, no, it's so crazy. Ever since I did Reiki this morning, all I see is a potential for a reality where I just get so many texts and phone calls. And I hear him now saying, come back home, come back home. And it wasn't like that before. That's why Reiki for me has healed me. Every time you meet someone, you establish energetic cords between them. And if you never remove them, it weighs you down energetically. You won't be able to hear people telepathically. You won't have, it'll feel like you don't have a mind of your own. Like, like the things you want to manifest are really other people's wishes for you. Does that make sense? Like you're only as high vibrational as your weakest link. So I realize now that I had like thousands of energy cords attached to me. And I did cord cutting this morning, and I swear to everything holy, like I entered heaven this morning. I see texts from him so much more readily in my mind's eye. Until today, I hadn't even thought he would even want to call me or text me. But now it's like all I see is that reality. I keep going back to it. I keep going back to it. I keep him saying, like, babe, come home. I miss you. I want you now. I want you here. We fight for this together. We fight now. Like that's all I see now. It's beautiful. So I'm here for that. And also the same with money. Same with money. Like I see money entering my bank account now when I couldn't before today. Like speaking it out loud to the universe, like I am so rich. Money loves me. Money loves being in my bank account. Like truly, truly loves being in my bank account. And it's like it just flows in like water. It's crazy. I can buy whatever I want. I can go wherever. I can get another Airbnb if I want. I can do anything. It's like cord cutting, honey. That shit saved my life today. I had no idea so many people were dragging me down. I had no clue. That shit is so real. I don't think people get it. I really don't. Because it's invisible. You can't see that shit with your naked eye. That's why I think people don't realize it's a spiritual war. It was like so obviously that I wasn't myself, but I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't figure it out until I got like this odd moment, like, oh wait, when's the last time I did cord cutting? It's been like a couple weeks, I think. Oh shit. Like I don't remember the last time I did a cord cutting. And I used to do it 2 or 3 times a day. I was like, uh-oh. Is that what the problem is? Is that what it is? Why I keep like being so depressed and manifesting negative shit and not wanting to look at the glass half full. Like, wait, what? Is that what it is? Really? Oh man. And so I did it this morning and I'm like, it's like boom, 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 download, 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 messages, messages. It's like there was like voicemails up there in the 40, like voicemails. Ding, ding, ding. Messages, messages, messages. And it's almost like, I love you. Be mine. I had a dream about you. I want you. It's almost like, where was I? Who was I? Who was I? Because it wasn't me. I was like manifesting shit that other people wanted me to manifest, which was not good. Poverty, lack, breakups, getting kicked out is like, what? Girl, if I have any, like, if you take one thing away from all of this and my journey, please let it be that Reiki is real, that energy cords are fucking real. Please let it be that energy work and energy healing is real. Please, if you take anything I say, let it be that. I love you being here, little girl. It's so great. I kind of feel weird calling you little girl. Could I call you something else instead? Because like every time I say it out loud, I'm like, thank you, little girl. I love you, little girl. And it doesn't sound right. I don't know, something about it sounds really but yeah, I feel like a different person today. In a weird way, I feel like I'm more me, and he can now tell who I am. So if I couldn't be found all this time, like me, the real Jenna, like the real girl, right? Like the real me, the light being, the light. If he couldn't find me, how the hell is he supposed to call me? Think about it. I was like 65 other people. Dude, I mean, you get to rock bottom and you're like, whoa, wait, what the actual fuckaroni? Wait, who are you? Why are you in my bubble? Bro, who are you? Why are you around me? I don't even know you. And then you start to feel like a puppet, like people are energetically telling you what to do with your own life, with your own words, with your own energy. And then you look around at rock bottom and you're like, whoa, wow, you wanted me to do some real shady shit to myself, huh? Yeah, no, I'm gonna break free from that. Thanks. I'm detaching. May they all rot in hell. I don't give a shit. And I know it sounds bad. I don't care how it sounds. I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I'm done caring about people's souls. You don't care about your soul. I don't care about it either. That's that. You don't care about your psychic health, your spiritual health, your mental health, your bodily health, your physical. Okay. Bye. I don't care. You don't like you. Why the fuck should I? Most glorious experience of my life. You don't like you, bro. Why should I? You don't like you, honey. Why should the universe? Done. I'm done loving people that hate themselves. You want that pain and suffering? Have at it. Don't call me. I'm a healer. I'm not about to heal people who don't want healing. I'm going to be here for the ones that do. Like my gorgeous girl here. Oh, welcome, baby. Hello, Jennifer. Hi, babe. Look at you, gorgeous. I joined your Zello. I don't really know how to work it, so I didn't say anything. Not sure how to type either. I think you can type. Someone else typed, so I'm pretty sure that mode is on. But you just go. Shit, I don't know. You have to go into like a different window. Oh my My name is Ishika. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Oh, please forgive me. I know I won't remember that. I know I won't. I'll call you Girly. I'll call you Girly. Hi, babe. You can call me by the name given to me in this lifetime. Goddess, is that the name? I'll call you Goddess. Jenna, prayers being said. Thank you so much. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Yes, I will say rock bottom is colorful. It's well, if we look at it like this, I've never been in a more beautiful Airbnb in my entire life. This is by far the most beautiful bedroom I have ever slept in, ever in my 34 years on this planet. Now, luxury coffee, goat's milk shampoo, and body wash. Okay. A space heater, a sound machine, a recliner, Netflix. I'm thinking to myself, rock bottom. Rock bottom has more here than I did at the top, at the mountaintop that I was living in. Okay. Is this rock bottom, God? All right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. The Lord is so good to me. Provides for me daily. I'm always going to be taken care of. I had to let go of so many codependent women. Listen, a word to the wise. If I sense codependency at all, you're out of my life forever. I will kick you out of the coven even. I'm telling you right now, any girl who shows up in my Zello and I sense that you're not really ready, I will boot you. I'll ask for your private information, like your email. I'll talk to you privately one-on-one and you're gone. I'm not fucking around. I'm not playing games. This is not a game for me. This is life and death for me and a lot of homeless women, a lot of women who have been at rock bottom. And I will not let any distorted feminine karmic energies in my circle ever again. If I sense you're codependent because you can't figure it out, you're gone. Don't cling on to me. I'm not here for you because you're not even here for you. You want empowerment? Be about it. Risk it all for you. Risk it all for love. Stop clinging on to a man. Stop clinging on to a woman. Stop clinging on to a society, a government agency. Stop clinging on to something and turn your life over. For real, for real. I'm not having it. If I've asked you to give me space and I've drawn boundaries with you and I've asked you to leave me alone and you don't do that, you are disrespecting me and my boundaries. And I shouldn't have to ask more than once. If the shoe fits, wear it. If you know who you are, you know who you are. But if I have to repeatedly ask, that means that you never respected me at all as a divine feminine or as a sister in Christ. It means you never respected me or my boundaries. And now God is not playing around about me. I'm here for a divine mission. My twin flame and I are meant to do something together and help these women who are down and out. When I drove here, I thought, why does he want to start a coven so bad? He was telling me, I really want to empower these women. I want them to take their power back. I can't wait to do this. And I thought, well, why? Why? Like, why do you want this so bad? I couldn't figure it out. And every time he would say, well, because I love powerful women. I love powerful women. I was like, no, you don't. No man likes a powerful witch. No, you don't really mean that. And he's like, I'm starting one, Jenna. And then I told him about a couple girls in here, and he was like, if you want, invite them in. He's like, we're starting this together. This is going to be ours. So I'm not kidding around. My twin flame is a warlock, and I'm a witch. If you want to be part of it, you need to give a shit about giving a shit, and I'm not about to fucking sit here and coddle you. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely not. If I've already kicked you out of my energy once, and you didn't take the hint, that's your problem. You're the one that's too dense and you can't get it through your mind that I don't want you. You don't want you, so I don't want you. Do you understand? You don't want you, but yet you try to force other people to want you, to love you. You don't even love you. You don't love all of you. If you can't love your shadow and your light, you can't love yourself unconditionally. So why should I if you only ever show 90% of who you are? You want 100% of the love, but only 90% of the risk. No, I'm not here for lukewarm. I'm here for women who are on fire for the Holy Spirit. Period. You're on fire for God or you're lukewarm. And we all know what the Bible says. Jesus said, if you're lukewarm, I'll put you out, right? Bye. Bye. What have you risked lately? Don't think I can't read your energy. All I read is energy. If I tune into who you are and I don't like what you're about, there's the door. I'm not apologizing. I will just boot you. I think that I've just seen too much dark magic, too much evil, and I love my sisters in Christ way too much. I can't let anybody fuck it up anymore. I'll be damned. Quite literally, I'll be damned. And so will my twin flame if we don't get it right and actually do what we are meant to be doing right now. So no, not everyone is welcome. I may invite everyone into the coven, but once I sense what you're about, I'm going to trust my intuition. The second I see what your fruits are, and they're not ripe and they're not delicious fruit, it's rotten to the core. I'm done. I'm done, babe. My life depends on it. I don't even know where I'm gonna stay tomorrow or eat. If I'm gonna eat or get gas, which is it? You get to a point where desperate times call for really strict boundaries. So no, just know that if I boot you and I kick you to the curb yet again for the fifth time, and you can't understand that no means no and you're not welcome, you send me dark energy, I'm sending it right the fuck back. Matter of fact, let me take a second and do that right now. Because when I speak and you don't listen, and I ask for boundaries, I ask you, please leave me alone. I've asked repeatedly, and you can't understand it. It's like, what more do you want? I've said it energetically, I've said it in English. It's done. You represent, and this is not any, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but karmic feminine energies I have to protect others from. I can't, in good conscience, go in this next phase of my life doing the same shit I did before, just letting anyone willy-nilly, oh, come on in, guys, like, come on in, the water's nice. Well, the water's nice because I have strong mother and boundaries. The water's healing because I have standards. So please understand that I am not trying to be mean. You're not welcome, and you'll never be welcome in my life again, ever. And that's what I meant the last 3 times when you showed up and I told you not to. I'm sorry, but that's what I have to say about the matter. I don't need a reason why. I just, that's it. That's it. I'm trying to teach you guys that you outgrow people quickly. It doesn't make you better than anyone else. Just because you ascended faster than someone else, it is not a reason to boast. It's not a reason to brag. It's not a reason to be like, oh, I'm so high and mighty. Like, look at you way down there. That is not it at all. It is by the grace of God that we are allowed to heal and ascend as quickly as we are, ladies. Don't ever get that shit twisted. We are all one. But sometimes people, when they're different, they're the same path, but they're at a different chapter, and that's okay. Right? Don't ever get it twisted thinking that you can brag and boast about being so much holier than thou, high and mighty. Oh, but like it's, yeah, but like no, because you're low vibrational. You were once low vibrational. Hmm? You were once where they are. Be kind. You can draw boundaries and say absolutely no, you won't be entering my life ever again. That's what that means. Don't ever want to see you around here again. And that's it. That's it. Not, oh, Vicky, or oh, you didn't do this right. You know that. No, no, no. That's it. Have a good life. May God find you on your path as God finds me on my path. And that's it. So it is really crucial for me down here at rock bottom, I guess, to start giving a shit, ladies. I'm sorry, but I have seen the devil incarnate this week looking me dead in the eye on a couch offering me marijuana. And I have seen the devil in the flesh. And I have nothing to lose. You get to rock bottom and you realize maybe you should start listening to the universe. If God says this is your job, start protecting my people, that's what I'm going to do. God has people. You know what these people are? I'm going to tell you right now, psychic, empathic, loving, generous, very generous. They were victims once, but they're survivors. Down and out, a lot of them, because they don't have a safe place to practice. They don't have a safe place to come to somebody and say, hey, I really want to manifest this. Can you help me manifest? Or, hey, Jenna, I just got a new job. I'm so excited. Because they go to every Tom, Dick, and Susie and tell them instead and then get shot down. Because those people are not ready for their manifestation. I am ready. My twin flame, ready. We want to create a safe harbor, a safe place for these psychics to practice, to know your gifts, to know that you're gods, to be as weird as you want to be. Be weird. The weirder, the better. I want to give a safe space to you. I see now that this rock bottom is such an opportunity. This is a beautiful opportunity for me to find other women who unfairly have been persecuted to a point where you're homeless, you don't have money. What? You were broken up with. You have your stepmother, wicked stepmother, hurting you. Like, what? We're goddesses. What? Whoa, 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 wait, though. What? We literally work with the divine. Why are we poor? Whoa. We know the laws of the universe. We know that the universe is abundant, and abundance is a frequency. So, wait, what? Why are you living in your car? It doesn't make sense. I want to give these beautiful, angelic earth angels a safe space to be themselves. Talk about crazy shit, honey. Talk about the weird demons you saw in your dream last night. Talk about your sleep paralysis. Talk about your astral projection. Talk about your twin flame union. Talk about how you think that you are a reincarnated deity. I don't give a shit what you talk about, but you're going to talk about it in a safe space. And so I'm telling everyone right now, as God is my witness, if I don't like your vibes, you're getting the fuck lost. Do you understand? And if I fight for me, and if I fight for these children of God, my twin flame fights for me. My twin flame fights for the children of God, our brothers and sisters in Christ. The real ones. Like the real ones though. Not like these like fake psychics and like no. The real ones who are persecuted for what they know. They don't have a safe space. Witches are not represented in today's modern society. Witches don't even have representation. Do you have a safe place to go? Do you have a coven that loves you and wants the best for you? Do you have a place to learn? Expand your mind? Share ideas? Understand the fabric of reality? Do you have a safe space like that? Because I don't. And I think desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't care who you are. If I don't like what you're about, you're getting the fuck lost. I will not even entertain you for 2 seconds. Ask if I give a shit. I definitely will not. If the Holy Spirit lays it on my heart that somebody is not to be trusted, you're out of here. Bye. Bye. You don't trust yourself. Why should I trust you? That was my problem with my twin. I lived for 3 or 4 days and I started to not trust myself. Bye. Bye. Kick me to the curb. I literally remember we were talking and he was like, I hope you are who you say you are. And I was like, you mean your wife? You hope I'm your kingdom spouse? He said, yeah, I was hoping you were her. And I said, man, what would you do if I wasn't? And he said, I'd kick your ass to the curb so fast, make your head spin. I said, wow, whoever your wife is, she is very lucky. She is very lucky that you love her so much that you'd kick out any other woman that isn't her. He said, yeah, she is. She's beautiful. She's mine, and I'm going to have her. So if you're not her, bye. Next day, gone. I didn't trust me. He couldn't trust me. Now, at rock bottom, I'm sorry, but like, hell no. Dark energies just took me from the man of my dreams. Fuck you. Get lost. Don't ever show up here again. And I'm telling you right now, this witch bitch going to war. You got a problem with it? Don't care. Take it up with somebody who gives a shit. I'm done. That is my man. That's my husband. I'm his wife. I will not let anyone ever again convince me otherwise. You can't have paradise like that, like we shared for 3 or 4 days. You can't have paradise like that and then take me away from it. Oh, hell no, not without the beast. No, you can't do that. Give a girl paradise and then tell her, oh, well, it was fun while it lasted. The fuck you talking about? We're married. What are you talking about? Kick me out of the house. I was starting to not trust myself. And he started to mirror that back. That untrustworthiness was mirrored and it was becoming more and more clouded. Who are you really, Jenna? And what are you doing in my home? I need a safe space for my real true wife. My true twin flame is supposed to be here. Are you her or are you lying to me? Rock bottom, honey. It'll make you look at some shit. It'll make you see, are you a liar? No wonder he kicked me out. I wasn't showing him a warrior. I was showing him a martyr. This evil woman sat 3 feet from me, told me I was crazy, and called the police on me. And I just let it happen. That's not a warrior. That's not an empowered divine feminine. That is weak sauce. And that is being a martyr. And there is no wonder he kicked me out hours later. That's what his wife would have done. So, at rock bottom, when I have nothing and no one, the warrior in me finally wakes the fuck up. So, no, you're not welcome in my coven. If I kick your ass to the curb, and I've done so a few times, bye, honey, goodbye, don't ever show up here the fuck again. Okay? Goodbye. I just deleted you, I just booted you, and you're never welcome here again. Okay? I'm glad we agree. Have a good one. So, for the rest of you who are like, I really, really want to see what this is about, and I want to take back my power, call me. Email me if you want at Jenna's Got Spunk. Jenna's Got Spunk at gmail.com. Email me. Let me know why you want to be in our little witchy coven here, and find a safe place to practice. Find other like-minded women who are also fed up with being poor, impoverished, drained. They want to take their life back too. But if you're not at rock bottom and you're not desperate for change, don't even fucking bother. No, honestly, don't. I'll know that you're half in, half out. I'll know you're lukewarm and I'll kick your ass to the curb. I'm not even playing games. Ugh. If I'm not madly in love sleeping next to my twin flame, with kids, a mansion, a Maserati, a group of friends that love me, a pool in the backyard, I'm not in heaven yet. And until I get to heaven, this witch bitch is not stopping. Okay? I've just been activated. That's why I met him in the flesh. Mmm, delicious. His flesh. Oh, God, I just want to hold him. So if I am this on fire for love, that I risked everything for it, and one of you comes to me, oh, well, see, my twin flame, though, he's a douchebag, and he did this, and he did that, and how can I get over this? And, he does that with her, and then there's this, no, okay, bye. 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 If I'm kicking that version of me to the curb, I'm not about to enable you to be that. Bye. I want to hear women who say, he's calling me constantly, like this man is obsessed with me. All he wants is me. I had a dream last night. I literally just manifested $1,000 out of thin air. I just healed that ailment. I just literally cured that person of whatever it was by just laying hands on them. I healed that person. I shielded this person energetically. I did this. I did that. That's what I want. And that's what I think the world wants. So there's the message I had for you today. Oh my God. I had this chapstick and there's this black dot, right? But there was so much more. It was filled with ink right here. It's like ink had taken over there was so much darkness on this. But while I was playing with it, look. Oh my God, look at that. I cleaned it. I didn't even, guys, it's gone. White as snow. You see? Is this the same chapstick that I was holding the whole time? It was so filthy. And it just, that's crazy, huh? So I'm ready for war. I'm sorry, but war is here. And if you don't think so, that's okay. You don't have to believe it. I do. I believe it's here already. And I believe that we already won the war. We win it the second we see the 5D instead. We win it the second we see that phone call. The second we see money deposited into our bank. The second we see the mechanics say, oh yeah, it's an easy fix, you kid, and it's like 20 bucks. The second you go to the doctor and they're like, wait, tumor, I don't know what happened, it's gone. I can't even find it. We win the second we say we win. Do you understand? Nothing activates a warrior quite like rock bottom. When I saw my innocent twin flame in a prison, no, I'm done. That man doesn't deserve that. He's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I know what the world says about him. A spiritual man who has crystals, sage, a whole bunch of like these artifacts, ancient artifacts like daggers and these like silver bells on this rod. It's like a staff. He's got a staff with silver bells on. And I was like, what's that for? And I was playing with it. I was like, is this bamboo? And he said it was rotan or something. And he's like, when you enter a space, you pound it on the ground and it claims that space for you. It's like, this is mine. This is mine. And I'll never forget it. I was like, you made that? He made that staff. He made like all these cool like drums and these healing gifts, these like things in the material plane. He made these things with his hands and he put so much magic into it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, the world doesn't know you. The world doesn't understand you. I do. I do. I know who you are. And I said, you're a warlock. And he was like, no, I'm not a warlock. I said, yes, you are a warlock. And he said, I just want to practice and I just want a safe place to practice. I want to heal. I want to divine. I want divination tools. I want to be me. And then next thing I know, his neighbor comes over and starts grilling me about my spiritual beliefs. And he, I think in order to protect me, said, yeah, maybe it's a mental illness that she's got. Yeah, maybe we should get her checked out. And he called the police on me. She was asking me about spirituality, what I believe, if I'm a psychic or if I'm just mentally insane. She's like, you're strange, you're weird, I don't want you here. I don't trust you. And he had no choice but to betray me. And I left that man in a prison of his own making. And I can't do it anymore. I can't leave your divine masculines like that. Not when I know some shit about some shit, honey. Not when I can commune with very powerful energies. I can dream walk. I get prophecy. Prophetic dreams are like my thing. I can protect people, shield people in the spirit. He cloaks my energy. He hides my energy. He shields me. I guess, never thought that we'd need to be talking like this. Speaking about war? What? A holy war? In the 21st century in America? Like what? Wait. No. No. I just thought this shit was some tarot cards and we were talking about Jesus. I didn't know it was like a serious thing. So I get there and I see this man imprisoned. I literally saw what it was. He was practicing, but without a high priestess guiding him. So he had all these shrines, all these altars, all these sacrifices, like as in like incense, not animals or anything like that. No. But I mean, like he would burn incense and he would pray and he would meditate, stuff like that. But he was doing it without a high priestess. And I'm like, that's all fine and dandy, but like, you don't understand who the fuck you're summoning, bro. Your neighbor. Your neighbor. And if it's not your neighbor, it's another person down the street that comes in with that same low vibrational energy. You don't even understand what you're doing. So when I got kicked out, I left him to his own devices. And I don't want him there, guys. I'm scared for him. So I'm sorry if I sound a little, dramatic. I do. I do sound dramatic. Other people are probably like, spiritual war, this girl's on crack. But I saw what it is. He is a healer. He is a shaman. He is the most awakened person I've ever met in my entire life. And he is stuck in prison. All of his religious family can't even stand that he's with me, let alone know who he is yet. You can't see an innocent man like that suffering and not want to do something about it. The way he's awake. Just laying there awake like he's just awake in prison. Now that is hell. Being awakened in prison, in a prison planet, without any spiritual guidance, without any high priestess helping him out. That is hell. And that he doesn't believe he deserves anymore. Nor does your divine masculine. All of our divine masculines are waking up. So if they don't think they deserve hell anymore, what do they think they deserve? Well, they might be under the impression that they deserve heaven, right? But what is that? No one has seen it. No one has seen heaven on earth. What does that look like? What does the promise really look like? No one knows. No one knows who promised us that land. No one knows how to get there. So my intentions for this channel are to help empower divine feminines to continue awakening their divine masculine. I left a man, a beautiful man, trapped in his own agony, and I refuse to let him stay there. I see the way the world looks at him, though. He's a hermit, just like me. He's a monk. He's a shaman. He's a Reiki practitioner. He lays hands on people and heals them. He talks to birds. He's telepathic. He's spiritual. And also, too, our bodies are built the same. Like, we're both pretty heavy, both of us. So I see the way the world looks at him. I see the way that people, when they see us together, they're like, why? Why them? I don't get that. What? Why those two? Huh, that's weird. Why do they think they deserve that happiness? Look what they've done to themselves. We just see it as flesh. We just see whatever. The world knocked us down and we harmed our bodies. We punished ourselves. He lost all thyroid function like I did in the dark night of the soul, and so his metabolism was way out of whack. His hormones were way out of whack, just like mine. We're the same soul. So what he went through, I went through. So see the way the world looks at him. And then his family, the way that he tells them about me, he's so happy to say it. He tells everybody, I've never been happier in my life. And what's the first thing they do? Tell him he's wrong. Oh, that's not love, man. That's desperation. That's the equivalent of a mail order bride. That's not love. That's weird. So I left a man in prison, and I refuse to do that. There is an innocent man being tortured spiritually, and a lot of innocent women too. And I just know way too much about way too much. I'm way too gifted to keep wasting my gifts like I was. My talents, I was just throwing it down the drain because I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to be vocal about being the psychic. You know why? My grandmother was bipolar schizophrenic. I was so terrified of people calling me crazy. You know the irony? The neighbor lady called me crazy this week. 3 feet from me, and she called me insane. Called the police on me. My worst fears ever literally came to light. So it's like, is there really anything to fear? My worst fear came to life and I already conquered it. The ambulance guy told me, you don't have to go. Just because someone says you're insane doesn't mean you're insane, Jenna. Do you want to go? No? Okay, then don't. We don't have to take you. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't want to go then. Yeah, okay, I don't want to go for a psych eval. I don't want to go to a psych ward, an insane asylum. No, I don't want that then. Okay, no problem. Hmm. Okay. So we're really sovereign and we really have free will? Yeah. Okay. Well, then I just want to help these women remember that and take back their power and look those witch bitches in the eyes and be like, okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm not crazy. Yeah. Oh, no. No, I'm just psychic, bitch. And I see you. All I want to do is help these women get their power back. It was yours all along, babe. This was your gift. This was given to you by the Most High God. It's not insanity, it's psychic. Mm? You're not crazy, you're gifted. And all I want to do is work with my twin in helping create a safe haven for God's people, for the ones that help channel the Holy Spirit, for these beautiful earth angels. They need a safe place. And I now finally agree to the terms. Fine. Fine, God, you win. No problem. Is this what you want? You want me to channel and do Reiki for more than just me now? I was doing it as me. But it's like eventually you get to a point where you're healed and you don't need to really do it so much. So now what? Now I've taken these gifts from the Holy Spirit. I've learned about Reiki. I've learned about energy dominance. I've learned about boundaries. I've learned all this shit. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I know how to do it. Now what? Well, now you're supposed to go back into the Hunger Games. You're supposed to go back into the Matrix and make it your bitch. Now you're supposed to go back in and help people get out. And I wasn't on board for that. I was like, no, I don't want to be seen as psychic. Because like I watched everyone put my grandma in a straitjacket. She was psychic, but nobody in her. They called her crazy and she took it on. She said, yeah, I agree with you. Let me take 15 medications a day. So all of a sudden, I'm allowed to say, you think I'm crazy, but you're wrong? And like really stand firm on that? And then just like, that's it? They don't come at me with pitchforks. They don't put me in a straitjacket. They don't put me on like every cocktail known to man. I just get to be psychic. Yeah. And I get to help psychic people. Yeah. Yeah. And then I get to love the man of my dreams. Yes. And then I get to have the universe send in magic money into my bank account. Yeah. And go on vacations when I want and drive what I want. Really? Yeah. So excuse me, guys, if I am now willing to take the universe up on this offer and do something that most would deem a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Start a coven. Start a little safe place for men and women who have nothing. You can't tell people about what you're manifesting because your mom and your dad and your uncle and your neighbor all hate you. And they hate that you're practicing divination and they cannot stand that you even refer to yourself as a starseed, let alone actually believe that you are one. So forgive me for wanting to protect this little project I've got. I'm going to protect it with my life. I wasn't okay with it until today. Well, until like recently. I was so scared I could be targeted and hurt and put in a straitjacket. Publicly out there being all loud and proud about it, like, oh yeah, your grandma says hi. Oh, by the way, your Aunt Julie, she stopped by and she said it's time to get a new boyfriend. like just, being myself. I was scared. But I saw an innocent man living in that prison of his own making. I can't leave him there. I can't leave him there without help, without my guidance, without the stuff I know and the stuff you know. I can't leave him there, and I can't leave your divine masculines either. They are so awake. We don't even get it. We don't get it. No, we don't understand how awake they are. And they're in a prison of their own making. That is hell. All I want to do is convince my subconscious mind that they want out of hell, that he's fighting tooth and nail to get out. He changed the locks. She can't get access inside. He told her, no, no, Jenna's mine and that's it. He told all of his family members, yeah, I've known her 3 weeks and I'm in love. And that's it. Yeah. And then he told everybody he's a witch. And that's it. I want a safe place to talk like that. I want other women to hear a story like that and be like, that's what I want to manifest for her. Same with you. When you tell me you want a new job, I want to read that or hear that and be like, that girl just got a job. She just literally said, I got the job. They called me today. That's what I want. So that's what I said. Can't be afraid anymore, girls. Can't be afraid of what people think of us anymore. What do we think of us? What do you think of you? Can you sleep at night knowing that there's an innocent man, your divine masculine, just too awake for his own good without your guidance? I can't. That man is innocence. That man is literal innocence. Just the most pure soul I've ever seen. He doesn't deserve that. So I will give my life. I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, right hand, I will give my life to this cause. And I gotta tell you, I hadn't done this yet. I hadn't officially said it to you girls yet. I'm for real. I hadn't decided. But I can't sit back and watch innocent people hurt like this anymore. You speak life over yourself. You're visualizing, you're scripting, you're affirming, you're trying to do all this stuff to manifest good shit. And why does it not come in? Because people are keeping you earthbound. People are keeping you too low vibrational that you can't bring in your manifestations. Plus, you're going to tell every single person because you want that help. You want that feeling of like community, camaraderie. But you're telling the wrong ones. You're telling the ones that they're never gonna want you happy because they don't want happiness. I want a safe space for us all. I'll give my life for it. As God is my witness right now, I will give my life. I already did. I already did. I left every man that isn't my twin flame. I left every company that isn't my own business. I left every friend that isn't a sister in Christ. I left every belief that isn't unlimitedness. I already died. I already died to self. I already died. So did he. He already died. I mean, even Jesus only had to die once. We don't have to keep doing it. Eventually, we ascend. Eventually, we fucking rise. You don't have to stay in hell forever. So, I need the help. And I really am asking you girls for help. And in exchange, I'll give you all the help I can too. Your divine masculines deserve it. I've seen what they're doing to him. I've seen what they're doing to them. And I know how to stop it. So let me help you stop it. And you, in exchange, help me get back my mans. Deal? Cool. Cool. You keep me on the straight and narrow, and I'll keep you on the straight and narrow, okay? I see now why he was so adamant about starting a coven. I wasn't there with him, though. I was like, nah. I mean, it's cute. I think it's cute that you want that, but like, what about us? Can't we just date and fool around and like go on these like little adventures and go on date nights and excursions and wait, what? We have to help people? Why? Why? I wanted to hang out with you. Selfish much, Jenna? Yeah, I forgot that we were supposed to be working for humanity. Rock bottom is a really funny way of making you look at things. Do I want this? I'm starting to. I'm starting to really want this. Him, me, my puppy, our house, getting healthy body, mind, soul, and spirit, helping other women do the same, teaching the law, teaching the craft, teaching how to keep yourself safe. Wow. This could be fun, right? Yeah, this could be fun. We could do this, I think. Could we? Watching you both together, giving guidance would be so great. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so nice. Wouldn't that be amazing? One of the best memories I had when I was with him, we were going outside to take the dog out. It was very sunny. It was very sunny at like maybe noon, right? And I was high as a kite because we were doing shamanic work. He and I, we were smoking weed so we could heal a lot of past life trauma between us. So I grabbed this cookbook that just caught my eye. He had like a ton of them, but I just saw this one and I was like, I don't know why, but I picked it up. I picked it up and we went outside. And I sat in the chair and he sat across from me. We were just watching the dog dig up holes because that's what she does. She's batshit crazy. And he was like, just had his arms folded and he was just looking at me smiling. He's like, what do you have? And I was like, I don't know. This cookbook. I don't know. I just wanted to read something. And he's like, oh, why don't you open it up? Tell me what's in there. I was like, okay. So I opened it up and I could tell that telepathically we were both picking up on the fact that people were eavesdropping on our conversation in the neighborhood because it's a very, very, very tight community, religious community, and there's a lot of people that I think maybe we're not exactly thrilled at me being there. And I could tell that he was telling me, people are listening to you right now. People are hearing you. So I opened the book and I felt like all of a sudden I was on TV, like I was on some sort of stage, like I was tuning into my life purpose in a way, like all of a sudden I became this other person. And I opened the book and I saw this cake that was in the shape of a fish. And I joked about something. I was like, look at this fish cake. I was like, it's just a birthday cake, but it's in the shape of a fish. I'm like, somebody took so much time to make that cake. Take a picture, write the recipe in hopes that one day one person might find it. I was like, there are so many people that put so much time and energy into their beliefs, into their customs, that you and I are now challenging it. I can't blame people for being upset with us. I started telling him out loud, like, I'm coming in as a foreigner, like as a total alien. Like I'm not from here. You have roots and you have elders and you have your belief systems and Catholic and Baptist and and it was like I was just showing him like the reason people are angry. We're causing such a divide. Our love causes pain, causing people pain. Now, technically, it's not love that's causing pain, it's the absence of it in these people's hearts. But the way I read this book, I was looking at every single recipe, like it was like, oh my God, somebody literally thought to put that together. Lentils and cilantro and tomatoes. It's like, who thought of that? It was like a passed down cookbook, right? And I just remembered thinking, this is why so many of his family, they're angry. They're angry that the light bringer is here. And I know you know what I'm referring to. The real light bringer is here, and well, it's alarming. And so he just sat there with his arms folded like this, just looking at me up and down, just loving what I was about. Just, I remember I told him, and whoever was listening, I was like, I like all these seasonings in this recipe, but I can't even tell you the last time I had any seasonings in my house. I was so poor, I couldn't even eat anything but lentils for 6 months straight. I don't even have seasonings. I don't have herbs. I don't have much of anything. And he was like, "Really? Do you like cooking?" I said, "I love cooking when you have ingredients, when you have a kitchen." And he's like, "I'm going to make so much space for you. We're going to get you all the herbs and seasonings you want. We'll have it all organized." I said, "Yeah, with my essential oils, I love having them all organized." And he said, "Yes, yes, me too. Me too." And it was as if I was in the sunlight. I was in the sunshine being myself for the first time and telling people that I'm not really your enemy. I'm here to induce change. The one that sent me wants change because the way we're doing things, it's not working on this planet. It's not working. The way we have sick care, not health care. The way we go to church and become more sick, pick up more spiritually transmitted diseases. You go to a bishop so he can what? Cast a demon out of you when you don't even know he has 15 demons of his own. The way that we're doing things on this planet, it's not working. And the one that sent me wants change. I knew at that moment with him, we were causing a stir energetically, but also physically, because I could tell people were on the other side of our fence listening in. And I just remember saying, people don't know me from Adam. I want them to get to know me. I want them to get to know magic. I'll show you that it's not dangerous. It's not bad. It's not taboo. It's beautiful. But I have a past and I have a history of poverty, of suffering, of pain, true pain. And so some of you might think, okay, well, that's what magic got you then. Why should I believe in anything you say, Jenna? Look at your life. It's in shambles. It's one cataclysmic event after another after another. Like, why the fuck should I believe you? And honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still waiting on the part where I believe me. So I saw all these recipes in this cookbook, and I remember telling him, this is why people are angry. I'm coming in with non-traditionality, telling people of tradition that they're wrong. Can they get mad and angry? Yeah. Can you blame them? No. I just remember him feeling like you wanted to choose this anyway. But I just remember so many people being like in our energy and saying like, you don't belong here, bitch. Like, get out, get out. We don't want you here. And I didn't know how to ward it off. I understood why they were kicking me out. We've got things around here. Plus, it's a different culture. I'm in the Southwest, so I'm not from here. I'm from the North, and it's like I even joked around. I was like, this is like the backwards Pocahontas. Like I'm John Smith in this scenario, and you're Pocahontas. Like I I understand. I bring a lot of change, witchcraft, yeah, to a very religious community, and it's dangerous. They already tampered with my car. They already fucked with my vehicle. They already called the police on me. I mean, I was in an ambulance and I was there like 3 or 4 days. So never been in an ambulance a day in my life. And I was already there in 4 days. Is it dangerous? Yeah. But I saw this beautiful earth angel in a man that is so beautiful. You guys would love him. And I can't leave him there. He wants to be free. And I want to be free. I want to go home. I want home on earth. I want heaven on earth. I want friends who get me. I want money pouring into my bank account easily. I want an easy life. I want to get my taxes done and have it not come back with like a hey, you fucked up here. I want to be able to say I want a new car and boom, get qualified for a new car. I want to be able to say my house is so secure and safe and boom, it be safe. My puppy so well behaved. My food so healthy. My body losing weight effortlessly. I want to be able to say things that sound a little witchy. Yeah. And I want to be able to say it with the man that I love. So I've never been this sure about it until today. Because I thought I would die. I literally thought we could be seriously hurt for this. That's why he's ignored me for days. Ever since the minute I got kicked out, he's ignored me. He's trying to protect me. So yeah, I guess when I say, can we start a coven? I guess I'm pretty desperate. Can we just maybe as women all come together and have fellowship, unity, and it be based in love instead of jealousy or one-upping each other or, oh, that's nice. Glad you got that. Must be nice. Ugh, can we actually support each other and realize that we're all at the mercy of the universe and we're all at the mercy of the 3D matrix down here? Can we just, as women, empower each other? Make each other better, not worse? Uplift one another instead of degrading and demean. Oh, you're gonna wear that? Really? Wow. fake nails, fake eyelashes. Like, oh my God, can we just love each other? Can we just show this world what it looks like to be divine feminine? Wear whatever you want. You want to wear makeup? Wear fucking makeup. I'll tell you, you look stunning. Don't wear makeup. I'll tell you, you look stunning. I don't care. But can we just empower each other, please? Because I have seen what hell is. I've seen a man imprisoned, and I'm not kidding when I say imprisoned. The equivalent I saw was like Area 51. It felt like an alien landed on this planet and then got studied and poked and prodded. My twin flame is not from here. And the only example I have is like an Area 51 thing, like in some fucking level of Fort Knox. Like they're not letting him out anytime soon. Not until I spirit set him free. As above, so below. Up here in the imaginal act first, up here in the imagination first, and it happens down here. Not from earth to heaven, from heaven to earth. You gotta go up here and think this shit first. And how are you gonna do that if every single person you're around hates your guts, hates your union, hates your person, hates themselves, and certainly hates the law of assumption or the witchcraft that you know? How are you going to have heaven on earth if everyone around you hates heaven? So I wasn't ready until today to make the decision. I am willing to give my life for this cause. And I know it sounds dramatic. I am dramatic, honey. I don't know what to tell you. I'm an Aquarius rising. I'm always dramatic. I'm willing to give my life for this. Everything. My address, my job security, the men I used to be able to be involved with, they weren't the real deal. My ego, my wants, my desires, gone. Now it's God's wants and God's desires. I'm willing to do it, but I need help, and I really mean that. I need you ladies for that. Your man is stuck somewhere too, honey. They're stuck, and we're gonna free them. Hashtag Project Save a Magician. Out magic the magician. He's my magician, but he's in prison. So I want to rescue him from himself and from evil witch bitches. Yeah, okay, yes, but mainly himself. He's the one believing them. So if you want to help me, I want to help me. And it would be great if my sisters in Christ really did want to help me. I'll give it all I've got, which is a lot. I do have a lot to give, I guess. In the 3D, yeah, it doesn't look like I have a lot to give, but hey, looks can be deceiving, huh? Looks can be deceiving. Don't judge a book by its cover. I might have just been blending in. Mhm. Maybe the most powerful witch this world's ever known, and I was just flying under the radar. Ooh, maybe, perhaps. And then today when I did cord cutting, it's almost like I shed layers of myself so that I can shine and be really who I am. And it's like, ta-da! Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you don't know me. You don't know about me. I don't even know about me. But how you doing? Yeah, I've been hiding under the radar all this time. Yes, hello. I'm an alien from a different planet. Hi. Hope you're doing well. You've been in my thoughts. Thank you so much, doll. Thank you. Oh, what a sweetheart. Thank you, honey. I just saw the word bunny in my mind's eye. I don't know why I saw bunny. I don't know. That was weird. I looked at the word doll and I saw bunny. I don't know. But yeah, I just would love your lady's help. So I think I'm gonna take the universe up on its offer. Yeah, I think God's asking something bigger of me, and I think I want to do it. I think it could be fun. Until now, because of real world problems, can't find my mail, homeless. My focus was so much on that it couldn't be focused on healing the collective, my life purpose. So I want to focus on that now, less on the worldly shit. Like that'll just solve itself, and that's it. When you're on your North Node, you're on your life purpose. Worldly shit, that'll fix itself. Like it'll just remedy itself. So I just want to focus on this. You ladies can help me and I can help you, and we can build a beautiful world together, a new earth, the leaders of the new earth. Yeah? Yeah. So call me. If you want to email me though, my email is jennasgotspunk@gmail.com. Jenna's got spunk. Because yeah, I'm starting a coven on a different platform. So if you guys do want to start heading over there, it'd be really cool. Just a safe place for us women to chat and practice and do fun things. Yes. Do fun things like rescue your divine masculine from Area 51. Because they are not from here, honey. Your masculine is legit not from here. So we gotta get it right, ladies. But anyway, I guess I wanted to make a public service announcement today that I am choosing this. I choose this. Oh, honey, I choose him. I choose me. I choose my little puppy. I choose my house. That's my house. I choose my gifts. I choose my covenant. I choose my life. I choose my thoughts, my assumptions, my money. Oh, yeah, this is my life, bitch. I'm taking it back. So if you guys want to take it back with me, then totally hit me up. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you all that I love you and thank you for supporting me. I can't wait to see what happens, guys. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your well wishes, babe. That goes so far. Like just sending me good vibes. Yeah. Thank you. That is a prayer, and I thank you so much for your prayers, guys. Now that I know I'm doing something for humanity, there's just this feeling of like the universe backs me now. I work for God, so God works for me. When I was selfish and doing it for only self and wanting to hide, yeah, yeah, God wasn't working for me much. But I don't know. I want to do this for everybody, not just me. Because look, ask yourself this question. How free can you really be knowing that there are still prisoners on this planet that are innocent? Like, how free can you really be as a psychic knowing that other psychics are being persecuted? How free can you be if you know there are other slaves? No, you won't be sleeping well at night. No. No matter how far you ascend, how high vibrational you get, you almost get so high vibrational and you become so aligned with the Holy Spirit that when somebody prays for help, who does God send? An earth angel. So they're sending you, right? Though you've escaped the matrix, and I know most of you have, most of you have experienced that amount of that bliss, that euphoria, right? You understand the matrix, what it is. Now you're being asked to go back into it. It's not fun. It's not fun to go back in, right? It reminds me of the movie The Hunger Games. You remember those movies? Like, they won the Hunger Games, right? And then the very next movie, they had to go back in again. Yeah, exactly. This time it was forever. It was for all the marbles. They were completely collapsing the entire thing with other victors, with other people who had survived and got out of the matrix. You see? So, of course, it's not fun. It's not fun to go back into the real world when you've already fucking did it once and you thrived and you were okay and you got out of a prison planet. Now you're signing up to go back in and boldly guide others out of it. It's terrifying. I'm scared shitless. For real, I'm scared. But I'm more scared of what happens if I don't do it. Really. I'm more scared to not do it. Be separated from him forever. He's the happiest I've ever known. That was the most liberating time of my life. And it only lasted a few short days. I won't be able to live with myself. I'm going to have to do it, you know? So until right now, I hadn't made a public service announcement about the fact that I'm going to do this. Sure. Yeah. Sign me up, God. Right? Send me, Lord. Send me. I'll go. I'll go. I'll go. What else do I have anyway? I mean, what do I have to lose? Nothing. They've already taken everything. I have nothing to lose. So I think that that's how you win. Is you have nothing, so you have nothing to lose. You know, I think that's what's great about rock bottom is it's like, okay, do what you're gonna do to me down here, because like my twin flame just betrayed me. Who are you? What are you gonna do? I'm sorry. I'm not worried about you. I'm not scared about you. Someone just hacked my entire life and tampered with my vehicle. I'm not worried about you. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of anybody anymore. I just looked the devil in the eye this week. I'm not scared. I mean, technically, yes, I still am a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. But they took the only thing I wanted. Him. Now I have nothing. So nothing to lose. Oh, I just looked at this lamp here. Oh my God. I'm gonna show you something. Look at this. Look at this. It says tap to light the night. Do you see that? It says tap to light the night on the little label. Tap to light the night. That's cute. I never really noticed that until now. Tap to light the night. I like the way she worded that. Yeah, I love you guys, and I thank you for being here. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, forbidden fruit. It was offered to me by a serpent. I'm gonna go eat it and gain knowledge. Yeah, that's fun. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna think about my life choices. Thank you for being here, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later.